the Asian American scientists who are quietly shaping the future and why they deserve more recognitions. In an era where innovation is often treated as a buzzword rather than a tangible force for progress, it's essential to spotlight the real individuals driving meaningful breakthroughs across science, technology, medicine, and more. While the mainstream narrative often focuses on divisive issues or underplays the role of merit and personal responsibility, it's refreshing and necessary to recognize those whose hard work and brilliance are shaping the next generation of global innovation. Among them are Asian American scientists who, despite the often invisible obstacles they face, are rising to the top of their respective fields. Their contributions don't just reflect academic excellence, they embody the values of grit, entrepreneurship, and scientific integrity that are too often overshadowed in today's political and cultural climate. From cancer research to space-age robotics, here are 5 standout Asian American minds who are changing the world, one discovery at a time. Physics and engineering, Dr. Emma Hsu, from homeless to Harvard-level innovation. Dr. Emma Hsu's journey defies every excuse the modern world makes for failure. Raised in difficult circumstances, including a period of homelessness, Hsu's story is not one of victimhood, but of perseverance. She earned her PhD in mechanical engineering from Columbia University, one of the Ivy League's most demanding programs. And her work bridges cutting-edge nanotechnology with entrepreneurial vision. Her co-invention of a technique involving avalanching nanoparticles, a phenomenon where particles cascade in controlled chains to amplify effects, was so groundbreaking, it was published in Nature, the gold standard of scientific publishing. She currently holds a pending patent on a novel viral disinfection method, a particularly timely innovation in the wake of COVID-19 and future pandemic concerns. In her own words, published in Science magazine, Hsu's journey illustrates how hard work and focus, not handouts, propel success. Hsu embodies the principle that science and capitalism can and should coexist. As she pursues commercial applications for her discoveries, she highlights how the free market can accelerate access to life-saving technologies. Medicine, Dr. Iona Cheng, tackling cancer with precision and clarity. Cancer remains one of the deadliest diseases globally, with approximately 1.9 million new cases projected in the U.S. alone in 2025. Dr. Iona Cheng of the University of California, San Francisco, is not merely conducting research. She's fundamentally altering how we understand racial disparities in cancer diagnoses, especially among Asian Americans. Co-leading a massive $12.45 million grant from the National Cancer Institute, Dr. Cheng investigates how genetics, lifestyle, and environment intersect to produce different cancer outcomes across racial lines. While much of the public debate focuses on identity politics and quotas, Dr. Cheng's work takes a more grounded approach. Real data, real biology, and real outcomes. Her findings have implications beyond race. They're helping medical professionals build more tailored, efficient screening strategies that could save countless lives. She's also influencing public health policy, making the case for more culturally competent care based on evidence, not ideology. Computer science, Dr. Yoky Matsuoka, robotics, AI, and the American dream. If America is still the land of opportunity, Dr. Yoky Matsuoka is proof. A recipient of the MacArthur Genius Grant and a pioneer in neural robotics, Matsuoka has done more than build cool tech. She's reimagined the interface between human and machine. As a co-founder of Google X and a former executive at Apple and Nest, Matsuoka's fingerprints are all over the future of artificial intelligence and smart home technology. But she hasn't abandoned her roots in healthcare innovation. Her work developing advanced prosthetics has given hope and mobility to those with neuromuscular disorders and limb loss. More recently, she founded Johanna, a wellness company acquired by Panasonic, and Yoky Works Foundation, which helps children with disabilities. In short, she exemplifies what happens when you combine Silicon Valley creativity with traditional values of hard work, family, and service. Environmental science, Luna Yu, solving waste with entrepreneurial precision. Environmentalism doesn't have to be anti-growth or anti-business. Luna Yu, founder and CEO of Genesis Bioindustries, is living proof that capitalism and sustainability can work together to solve major global problems. Yu's company turns food waste, yes, literal trash, into biodegradable plastic alternatives. This solution tackles two critical issues at once: overflowing landfills and the toxic legacy of petroleum-based plastics. Genesis has attracted $17 million in investment from companies like Amazon and pulled in $5 million in revenue last year alone. Figures that suggest eco-innovation is more than just a feel-good slogan. Unlike the bureaucratic climate policies pushed by globalist institutions, Yu's approach is hands-on, market-driven, and immediately impactful. Her company is even working with municipalities to scale the technology in real time, not on a vague 2050 timeline. She represents a new kind of environmentalism, one rooted in innovation, not regulation. Humanities and Psychology, Dr. Angela Duckworth, Grit Over Entitlement. In an age when participation trophies and lowered standards are hailed as progress, Dr. Angela Duckworth offers a powerful counter-message. Success requires grit. A psychology professor at the University of Pennsylvania and a former public school teacher, Duckworth's research focuses on the science of perseverance. Her viral TED Talk, Grit: The Power of Passion and Perseverance, has been viewed over 25 million times. She argues, based on decades of research, that resilience, not IQ or socioeconomic background, is the most important factor in achieving long-term success. That message runs counter to today's culture of victimhood and entitlement, but it resonates deeply with those who value personal accountability and the traditional work ethic. Duckworth also founded the Character Lab, a nonprofit dedicated to improving the character development of school children. Her influence has quietly reshaped educational policy, steering it toward building stronger, more capable individuals instead of fragile, coddled ones. The bigger picture: innovation without ideology. The accomplishments of these 5 Asian American scientists are not just impressive, they are instructive. In a time when ideology often clouds facts, and when science is used as a political tool rather than a truth-seeking discipline, these individuals show us what it looks like when intelligence, effort, and a drive to solve real problems come together. They're not asking for special treatment. They're not demanding the system be torn down. Instead, they're working harder, thinking smarter, and proving that merit still matters. As we look to the future, the defining challenges of our generation, be it healthcare, AI, climate adaptation, or education, will be met not by bureaucrats or activists, but by innovators. And many of them will look like Dr. Shu, Dr. Cheng, Dr. Matsuoka, Luna Yu, and Dr. Duckworth. It's time we recognize that real diversity is about ideas, not skin color, and that success still comes down to character, competence, and courage.